your other paper towels.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Morning. I see people are coming in nice and early, fresh.
Yeah, it's that Monday blues. And for those of us who stayed up and watched the soccer last night, oh man,
Hey, ish.
it was heartbreaking. Like extra time, man.
Nice.
I was
That's nice.
preparing myself for extra time and then boom,
Oh,
conceded right at the end.
heartbreak is another. Oh, anyway, they did well. They
They
did well,
did.
guys.
They did. As we're waiting for people to come into the room, this is our earliest training session that we've had out of all, and we've been training across 4 provinces over the last month, and they're normally at 2:30 to 4:30. So Lerato, how do you feel? Because I know your energy is just amazing. What's it like in the morning?
Guys, I've already been up and at it, got a coffee. I hope all of you are sitting with your coffees, your energy. I've got my electrolytes, water. It's a toolkit, okay? We need a survival Monday morning toolkit. Electrolytes, coffee, and water. Everybody, you must go get your stuff. Go get your coffee, your water quick, and relax while we let
Yes,
our
what's
other.
waiting for me.
Ah, nice. Nice. It's a Monday morning and you guys are showing up. So that's already amazing. Oh, and I know a lot of people are sitting together in classrooms and centers. Nice. Hi, everybody.
Shall we get started?
Yes, I think so. I think so. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Your Monday morning is about to turn from blue to whoop whoop. Thank you so much for showing up. I mean, I think you are all on school holiday, if I'm not mistaken. And this is incredible that you are showing up for your professional development. We're also on half-term, midterm break. So I know how it is. I forgot to turn off my 5 a.m. alarm. So I've been up. So the energy is high. But the fact that we are all here to collaborate, to share, to make, just to continue and be, our professional journey doesn't end just because we're teachers. And I love that you are all here. And I love that some of you are sitting in groups so you can play and engage and just, let's make this as if we are all together in one room. I'm sharing ideas. Put up your hands. Please, I use the reaction buttons so it feels like we are all in one staff room, collaborating, laughing together. Please put anything in the chat. There is no silly question. And if you are all sitting, the ones that are in groups, if there is someone who wants to be the representative and say something on behalf of the group, just put up your hand. Please promise me you are all going to be communicating in the chat, using the react buttons and sharing what your teams are doing as you're sitting together. So with that, can I get some thumbs up, everybody? Can I get some thumbs up? Let's get some thumbs up. There we go. There we go. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's going to be a fun session. We're going to learn a lot. You won't even feel that it's a Monday.
If you guys
Um,
are sitting in a group situation, how about some clapping hands so we can see how many people are in a group setting?
yes. Or you can even put it in the chat and tell us
Oh,
how
yeah, there
many
we
you're
go.
sitting with. Nice.
Yeah,
I
we've
see a
got quite a
few
group.
too.
Oh, wow. A
Oh,
lot of guys, but
nice.
this is the district training. So not surprisingly then that we have so many people in group settings. And then if you guys are proud of South Africa for the World Cup, give us a heart emoji. Getting
They
some
really
hearts
did us
there.
proud.
They did us proud. Yeah.
They did us proud. So I think before we get started, I'm going to hand over to you, Malcolm.
Yes, thank you. Morning, welcome everybody. And I'm more a sidekick to Lerato. She's known as the Canva Queen. But what we felt was key is that we go through signing up to Canva. Canva is one of those tools where you can get immediate results and benefits from it, but you have to have an account. So what I want to walk you guys through this morning is how to sign up to Canva. This is the site that you want to go to if you haven't already signed up. So it's canva.com/education. I'm going to put it into the chat as well for you guys to check it out. Okay, and most of you guys are teachers, so there are three different tiers within Canva. The first one is a free account where you can sign up. You get access to most of the features, functionalities, and assets, but there are limitations and restrictions because it is a free account. Canva believes that education is a human right, and so therefore they have made Canva for Education free to all educators, to all district officials, to all provincial officials, and that's across the various roles. So if you are a school principal, an educator, an HOD, even your learners have access to Canva for Education. So within this licensing, there are two different models. The one I'm showing you today is if you are a teacher, you can get verified, and it takes about 2 days for them to approve it. And then you get access to Canva Education, which is the pro version of Canva. You then also have a school account. This one, it's quite exciting to share that we are working directly with Canva on a national rollout, which will be announced on the 23rd of July at the District Awards. And that one is a bit different in that this is a managed environment. So as a teacher, you can sign up, you can join teams with other teachers, and you can invite your students, but it's what's known as an unmanaged account, which does come with some risks in terms of safeguarding of learners, in that learners can invite people to that environment, and as a teacher you wouldn't have control over it, whereas in a school environment it's managed at a provincial level, and essentially there all schools are managed, all districts are managed, all users are managed, and by users we are referring to the teachers and the learners, so not anybody can get access to that. And then also you can control what learners have access to. So if you don't want to expose them to some of the AI tools, you can turn that off, and then you can also switch it back on again. So for the purposes of this training, we're going to show you guys what it's like to get verified as a teacher. You can use any one of these single sign-ons to sign up. And then the other option as well is to continue with your email address. Okay, you will then receive a code, And once you enter in that code, it will verify your account. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on my side because I do already have an account. So once you log in, it will have this banner on the top, which will say, what do you want to design today? What I want to show you guys, which is quite important, is two instances. The first one is your account, where you can have multiple Canva accounts. So as mentioned, you could have a free account, which you're using for your personal interests. You can also have a school account. The one I'm currently on is for our nonprofit company. So I'm going to switch my profile and I want you guys to notice the difference in terms of what I'm seeing. So you can see that banner now has changed. It said from what will you design today to what will you teach today. Now this is quite important in terms of what Lerato is going to be showing you. And you'll notice as well that I've got a new item in my menu, which is called Classroom. And this is where you'll be able to manage your classroom. So that is essentially the differences between Canva in terms of a free account, an educator account, and a school account. One of the other things I just quickly want to show you when you sign up via this way is if you go to the link I shared you, you would either see the screen I showed you previously in terms of using your email address, but when you go into the link, it will also show you this reimagined learning where you've got the options between teachers, schools, and students. And when you choose to get verified, okay, because I already have an account, it is taking me directly in. So what I wanted to show you is that there is an option where you choose your school name. And once you validate that, it will then ask you for your SACE certificate. If you've already got Canva and you are paying for it, I'm going to share an email in the chat, which is africa@canva.com. You can then ask them to upgrade you to an educator account, which means you won't be paying any of the monthly fees. Okay, guys, with that said, I'm going to now hand back over to the Canva Queen. Lerato, the floor is yours.
Hello, hi, girls. I just hope that, please, guys, as Malcolm was talking, do some of you, especially, hello, Twane, you guys are all in a nice, cozy group. Some of you that have your devices, go on and start doing the process. Who knows? Some of you, by the end of this session, will come up and say, they approved me so quick. So please, as we go through, do the link is there, get verified. Now, I just want to add, Malcolm, we actually had a session with some teachers on Thursday. A lot of teachers don't know where they say numbers are and they say certificates. What you can do, you can also get letterhead, stamped letterhead. So me, our head just wrote, just signed. So we wrote the letter. It was generic for all the staff members, and it said, "Please note, Lerato Shuping works at this school," and then letterhead, and then stamped with the school stamp. That also works. So there are many options. They really want us to get Canva, and you're gonna see today why you need it. And let's get into it, everybody. Okay. I'm just going to share my screen. Oops. Oops. Okay, sorry guys, let me present. Oh, this thing is stuck on my page. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Can you see my screen, Malcolm?
Yes, I
Oh,
can.
perfect. All right, you amazing people. So, your Monday morning creative toolkit. And there's a coffee there. Like I said, I've also had my coffee already. And my name is Lerato. I am a teacher. I love all things tech. I love all things professional development. And I love working with teachers from other schools. I am at St. Stephen's Girls Prep, and I work with the Littlies and the high school kids. So I am all over. I just love collaborating with teachers, and I am your Canva Queen. Remember, if something pops up, ask a question. We are all here to learn. So it's Monday morning. Please, in the chat, let me know how you are feeling. Use an emoji. Are you still sleepy? Are you still sipping on your coffee to wake up? The books are, I'm ready to learn. Are you excited? How are you feeling? Pop it in the chat. If you are in groups, you can, one of you can be the person that's popping it in the chat for us. Pop it in the chat. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Let's see who's still sleepy, who's running on coffee, who's ready to learn, who's excited, who's ready to launch like a rocket. Let's see. Ah, Claire's ready to learn. Thank you, Miss Khan. You are going to learn a lot. She is ready, excited to learn. Thank you, Miss Sibeko. Come on, let's see how others are feeling. Yeah. Hey, Shanae. I think it's Shanae. Yes, yes. Oh, let me wipe my. There we go. Okay, guys, thank you, thank you. So, actually, let's do thumbs up. Let's do thumbs up. Number one, how many of you have spent hours making worksheets from scratch? Thumbs up if that's you. Thumbs up. How many of you have hours creating worksheets? I see some thumbs up there. I see some thumbs up. Okay. And then how many of you you've Googled lesson plan resources at 10 p.m.? And be honest, it's a safe space today. How many of you have Googled resources at 10 p.m.? Number one, because now you just got an email that you are subbing, or that, hey, for the rest of the week, you are taking over someone's class. Sorry, Miss Shuping is away for a month. You are going to take over her class. She didn't leave you any lesson plans. Thumbs up. How many of you have spent time doing that? Another one. How many of you have copied and pasted between documents? Oh, I hear you, girl. I hear you. And another one, you've recreated something that already existed. So you had some content, but you don't know where it is. You don't know what you've named it, and you go on and you just keep recreating. Ah, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. And today is why we are here. We are about to go from this. How many of us have spent Sunday planning from scratch? It's Sunday night, but you're on your fifth cup of coffee, wondering, surely there's a better way. You are miserable. I want us to move away from the, it's Monday tomorrow. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do that. I want to take you from this teacher, these two teachers, and to these ladies who are super duper happy. They are now, after today, you are going to be the Canva Queen too, because all your things are going to be done and ready. We are moving away from stressing. We are moving away from feeling lacking confidence, feeling like we're not creative at all. And we are going to make it magical for us and the learners. I believe if you enjoyed putting together the lesson, you're going to enjoy teaching the lesson. The kids are going to enjoy the lesson. If you are stressed and you listen and you feel like, ugh, yes, I have to teach photosynthesis again, and you're just feeling like, ugh, it's not really my favorite, it's going to show. But with Canva, we're going to add those extra zest and that extra spice to make the lesson plan exciting again. Some of us have been teaching the same subject for over 15, 10, 5 years. So this is an opportunity for you to show and be creative. Now, indulge me for a bit. Think about your classrooms. Think about the children of now. They are tech savvy. So even though some of them may not have a tech tool or a phone or something, they know tech, they explore it with friends, they are watching content. Also, this generation loves videos and they love images. It's like visuals and audio are more attractive to them. Gone are the days where we give them a blank worksheet and we say, here you go. They want visuals, they want it exciting, and that's what Canva's going to do. We are going to create work and content for the child of now, the content creators. So that lady's poster, it's exactly what I want you to think of today. You got this, guys. You've got this, okay? Okay, so my favorite thing in the world is using music in my lessons, using music when I'm planning. I just need music around me. The kids love it. I'm a huge Beyonce fan. Beyonce is always playing in my classroom. So right now, again, in the chat, what is your current teacher mood song? I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, Survivor by Destiny's Child, Wake Me Up Before You Go. Are you End of Term Chaos, Under Pressure, Highway to Hell, SOS by ABBA? Or are you, we've got Friday afternoon energy because by the end of the week, you guys are going to be happy, can't stop the feeling. Are you AI curious teachers? Do you feel like you have brain overload? Which teacher are you right now? Which song are you? Please pop it in the chat. Let's see. Are you stronger? Are you a sky full of stars? Are you ready to innovate? Let's see. Which teacher are you? A whole new world. Come on, everybody else, share your music. Which teacher are you today? I am. Which one am I? Stronger, stronger. That's me. That's me. Guys, whatever won't kill you will make you stronger. Let's see if any more people are sharing in the chat. Happy, hello. Okay, I love it. Marista is happy. A sky full of stars. Tamsin, Miss Shabalala. Miss Shabalala is also ready for Friday afternoon energy. Raw by Katy Perry. And by the time we finish the lesson, we're all going to feel like it's a Friday afternoon. So, like I said, we're going to move from these teachers to these teachers because right now we can all relate to that. The planning, the emails, the marking. And now today is what if it took half the time? Now, I know we did a little mini session the other day, but please just put it in the chat. How many of you have heard of Canva? And what is your relationship status with Canva? Use the emoji so I can gauge. The first one is wait, what's Canva again? The other one, the pin is I've heard of Canva, but mostly use PowerPoint. The coffee cup is I've used Canva once or twice and I've survived. The paint palette, I use Canva fairly regularly. The stars are Canva and I are basically colleague besties. And the rocket is people ask me for Canva help. I'm going to leave this up on the screen for a few minutes. Let's see how many of you are familiar, how familiar you are with Canva. Everybody, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's see where everybody is. And just the emoji. It would be interesting to see how many of you, I'll keep coming back to it. Nice. I see a star. Canva and I are basically colleagues. I see a paint palette. I use Canva fairly regularly. And I have a pen. I've heard of Canva, but mostly use PowerPoint. Well, ma'am, we're about to change that today. Oh, Hope, don't cry. Don't cry. There's still hope for you. Don't cry, Hope. Don't cry. Canva and I are basically colleague besties. Okay. I'm going to put you guys on the spot, by the way, Tamsin and Evie. Thank you so much for sharing, guys. Your survival toolkit is going to include working smarter, not harder, from templates to Magic Write, Magic Switch, interactive learning. And you're going to leave with some Monday ready resources. So, like I said, for all of those that are especially sitting together, collaborate, show each other, and play along. Now, I just want to emphasize, if you do not have, if you don't have the Canva Edu, don't worry. Play along as far as it will take you. Today is about you seeing the power of Canva. And then Pindile, Evie, and Tamsin, are you using Canva Edu? Don't cry, Johnny. We got you. We got you. Oh, nice, nice. Tamsin is using Canva Edu. Evie and Pindile, I hope there's nobody here that's paying for Canva. And Malcolm did explain today's the last day you are paying for Canva. No more paying for Canva. This is about meeting your new teaching assistant. This is what Canva is to me. It's my co-teacher, it's my partner in crime. It makes me look like the most creative person in the classroom, and I absolutely, absolutely love it. It literally has taken my teaching and has cut my teaching to a whole new level, cut my planning in, I mean, hours. So the fun thing that I enjoy is I can, if you're on holiday, I always use a month. If you're on holiday for 3 weeks, use at least, and I kid you not, you only need about 3 days, 3 days to complete your lesson planning for the next term using Canva. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Worksheets, the all of us, I mean, we all know how many are, this is just confessions here. We've all spent time on worksheets, slides, newsletters. If you're the person that's doing the newsletters, how many times are you like, oh, what am I going to use? Posters, revision activities, lesson plans. So pop your confession in the chat. Which one is taking up way too much time? The foundation phase teachers, and you have to print certificates for, oh, when they lose a tooth. I know my friend is in foundation phase, and the tooth fairy certificate. When they spell a new word, you need to print more certificates. How many of you are spending time on all of these, especially the posters? With every theme. This week you were teaching colors. Next week you're teaching family. In a high school classroom, you're moving from a science lesson about explosions and all of that stuff. Now you have to do the theory part of it, and you're always looking for content to make your classroom align with the topic. The lesson plans and the revision activities, especially because you want to differentiate your learners. This is what all of us are doing right now. Ina Hayes. Oh, Malcolm, please can you reshare the email? It seems we have a few people who are paying for Canva and they want to change that. So I am now ready to share some fun things and we are going to get started. Please, can you put in the chat your subject that you're teaching and the topic? I'm going to use that for all the examples that I'm going to do today. So your subject, the grade, and the topic, the theme that you're covering. Because whatever you teach, Canva has the tools and templates ready to make all your resources shine. So pop it in the chat. I'm going to scroll through and you're going to be the one that I use today. The grade you teach, the theme or the topic, and the subject. Okay, keep putting them in. I see there's grade 7s, there's grade 5s. Let's get the foundation phase. Let's get some high school teachers in there. I want to show you that whatever you teach, there are resources for it. Okay, tool number 1 that we're going to play around with, templates, your new best friend, because today you're going to stop creating everything from scratch. I am just going to switch over, like Jonathan, like Malcolm showed you earlier. Here's my personal one. This is our trainer one, and this is my school one. So I want to show you what you're going to see. I want to use my educator one for you guys. Because what will you teach today? And if you look here, all my stuff is here. This is going to be, if you, so one teacher couldn't see, but the menu part, and she's like, I can't see that. If you click on top, it opens up and you can see my classes here. I've archived quite a few and saved them nicely because, my classes, well, this one should be 2026. I don't know why they're still 2025. Clearly, I'm still in the past. And if I click on more, it's the apps. We love the apps. I use like Magic Media. I get YouTube on there because then, especially for the younger, actually, guys, for all the kids, sharing a YouTube video where there's no ads because you've shared it via Canva is the best thing ever. The last thing we want is for our kids to be you've shared a science experiment and now there's ads that are distracting them. Okay, so templates, your new best friend. And if you look here, it has everything education related. Everything education related. I know, here where it says CV, let me come back to see everybody. A funding that I do with my grade sevens and I do it with my grade 10s and grade 12s is they don't necessarily build a CV, but they build a portfolio. Like, what have you done? And we use Canva, a picture of yourself. And if you were to put it in the CV, share what you've done. So there are so many creative ways that we use this tool. Okay, I am gonna pick drum roll. For this one, I am gonna pick Garabo. Circuit diagrams, grade 6. Now, everything that I showed today, we're all gonna pretend that I am your intern teacher, I'm your assistant, or I am your locum teacher. You left me no planning at all. You left me no planning. You just said cover these topics. So, Garabo wants me to cover grade 6 circuit diagrams, but she's left me nothing. And I want to impress the school. So I'm going to grade 6 circuit diagrams. Let's see what it gives us. Let me move this for now and see if we can make. Okay, Garabo. Look what we have so far. Number one, they've given us drawing circuit diagrams, and they've given us also a worksheet. What you can do, you can then go in and you customize this resource. And by that, it means that you can then add or change whatever you want. I can change the color. I teach in a girls' school, so I automatically go to pinks and purples and greens. You can make it work for you. And my favorite thing, guys, if you look on it, so I'm going to start with on top here. If you look on top here, I can share this. My classes do show up here. They should. Okay. It might also ask you to create a class, and then I can just share it with a class. But I do have a few classes, or I can assign it to the kids. Assign to students in Canva. And let me just move this out of the way. So you can assign in Canva, in Google Classroom, or in Teams. And for this one, I'm going to use Canva, and all of my grades will come up here. Then I can select and share it with that class, and they all get their own copy. They get their own copy. I love this because if you especially if you want in a classroom where you want each learner to be working independently, this is great for them. And you can add more pages where you now add a fun quiz for them here. And each learner, like I said, gets their own copy. Okay, let's see what Garabo. Garabo, is this something you feel like you could use? We're starting small, but we're going to go power. So that's templates. And then if I keep going, I see here, Garabo, there is, a nice worksheet. Series versus parallel circuit worksheets. And there's more. Oh, this one looks nice. Okay, is Garabo. Now, this is super cool, everyone. If I scroll down, it gives you more content. So Garabo can choose this one, but then let's look at this one. There's also this label. Oh, Karabo, what do you think so far? Is this making you happy? Is this making you excited? Is this something you could use? Let's wait for Karabo to give us feedback. Come on, girl, we chose you first. Let us know what you think of these so far. If Karabo responds, let me know. And once again, you can customize the resources. Okay, I mean, it is endless. It is endless. And each section, most of them don't, but most of these, when you open, they do have some content for you. And again, you can customize and share it with each learner. And this is nice as extension work. Let's say some of your other kids are still busy, but you know that some, the ones that are already understanding the content, you can then share this with just them because you can select who you want to share the content with. So you can just share it with a few members in the classroom or assign it to a few of the kids in the classroom instead of everyone so that those kids can carry on while you are assisting the others. Okay, has Garabo responded? There is plenty of resources, Garabo, and you can also add your school badge or if you want to make it into assessment, make it work for your classroom. Ooh, okay. Next one is Miss Hope. Let's see what templates we can get for Miss Hope. Any questions? If you have a question about what I just showed right now, please pop it in the chat. Okay, Miss Hope says, oh, we're still on templates. Grade 7 acids, acid bases and neutrals for natural science. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I didn't show you actually for Garabo's one, but everyone, if you put in anything, it always either has it will give you a lot of content from presentations. So let's say Miss Hope is introducing this topic. I want you all to see this. Remember, it's Sunday night. Miss Hope is now prepping for the week. She finds this and she goes in. Miss Hope, please talk to me in the chat. What do you think of this? Is this some content? And guys, remember, I just want to come back to you all. Let me come back. Let me come back. Remember, anything you find, always refine, look through it carefully. I've already cut your time by 1 hour, Miss Hope. You've now we're prepping for your whole acid bases and neutrals in less than an hour. What you're going to spend your time on is checking the content. You are going to check the content. So let's go back here. Ms. Hope, I'm going to scroll through slowly. And what do you think, Ms. Hope, or other grade 7 teachers? Is this something that you would use to introduce? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? And all I then do is I change this up. I edit it. You want to add some fun things. You want to add a video. That's all I'm doing now. Let me come back and see what everybody's saying. Miss Hope, what do you think of what I just showed you? Could that be, is it content that you could use in your classroom? Or other grade 7 teachers that do teach NS? If someone can answer for us, that would be amazing. Exactly. You see, that's what I love to hear. It aligns with the children in your classroom. So Miss Hope knows her children. She's like the colors and the cartoons. It's super, super, super awesome. Oh, I love it. It exactly the graphics are absolutely amazing. They are absolutely amazing. And you'll see right now I'm showing you grade 7. I've shown you grade 6 stuff. We're going to keep going and I'm going to dabble into the high school too so you can see how you can accommodate each grade. Because some of us, you teach a grade 6, then you have to run to grade 8, then you have to come back and teach a grade 4. So some of us are in schools where you are in different spaces. This is going to help you so, so much. Okay, I'm glad. Other teachers, the ones that are in groups, can we get a clap of hands, a thumbs up to show that you are also like mind blown? Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm not going to edit this one because I'm going to show you because I see everybody's excited about the graphics. So we're still here. And you see there's more than one presentation for Miss Hope to work with. Then there's this one, a fun activity, acid or alkali, and a fun activity for you to do in the classroom. Again, you customize for your students. And there is flashcards. These can also be shared. So with the kids, you for studying, you can just assign it to the classroom and they'll always have this content if they're at home and you want them to study. Yo, they've given you a lot here, Miss Hope. Oh, this is nice. Like it's a whole presentation with objectives. There's quizzes, labeling. This is actually quite incredible. Customize this resource. So this is also how much extension work do you want for your learners? So the learners that are done quickly, or this can be for the learners that do need that extra time, and you can give them this to work on at home. Done and ready for you. Done and ready for you. All righty. I think it will do but best. Absolutely, Miss Evie. Absolutely. Oh, I love it. People are getting excited. Can you do a word search? Okay. I love it when you guys, I was going to go step by step. Please don't feel bad to say, oh, does it do this? We will cover it, but it's nice when I know what you want to see. So somebody wants to do a word search. Okay. So now I have my content. So I'm going to go uh, word search. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, we did get some word searches. Maybe if I move NS, let's see, acid and bases. I can't see what you can create a word search, but I'm not seeing one for acid and bases. With that said, though, we can make our own word search. There is no reason why we can't make our own word search using the content that we have here. Okay, I'm going to come back to that one. We will have a word search for you before the end of the day. Okay, let me go back to my presentation. Any questions so far, everyone? Let me check the chat. Zolewa, you've asked some really, this is why we now have Canva Africa. For us as South African teachers to post, to share content that is of for our curriculum in South Africa. So this is what they want us to do. They want us to share content so that we can start building a community in Canva where our teachers can also have content to use. Right now, it is a bit more American based, but with that said, you can use AI tools. Okay, so today is about keeping it, we're going to keep it a bit basic, but towards the end, I will come back and I will show you how you can align it for your CAPS document using AI. So it's quite exciting. Okay. Are we all good, everyone? Are we all good? Are we all good? Any other questions in the chat? I'm going back to my thing here. Okay. I want to use a high school one because I want to show you some cool stuff here. Yes, yes, you can, Sfiso. Sfiso, if you guys pop it in the chat, the topic, the grade, and I will use that as an example. Let me go back to the top. Functions, grade 11. This is for Miss Kensani. Okay, Miss Kensani, I am your student teacher and you've asked me to take over your class. Let's see if I make you happy. Again, guys, staying in templates. I also want to show you something here. If you look here, there's create, home, classroom, projects. If I also go to create, it will go into, if I click on education, it will have all of the content for it. So I'm going to use, let's go in here for this example. Oh, oopsie. Let me just make sure I got your right functions. Did you want a worksheet or, you know what? Let me start with a worksheet for you for now. So I'm specifically asking for a worksheet for this, for grade 11s. Let's see what we get. Okay, a bit, nothing exciting. It's a bit, but I'm going to show you something exciting, Miss Kensani, because right now it's showing for younger learners. But then this is where it gets exciting. So I'm jumping from one thing to another because I have to accommodate my grade 11 subject. I'm going to go home for this one. And then I am going to, let me do a document. Let me just do this. Let me open a document. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Because I'm going to come back to you guys. I want you guys, I was asked to sub in the grade 11 class after doing grade 6 content. Now, Miss Kensani needs me to do just as an exciting of a lesson. But right now in Canva, my Canva clearly can see, you're not a maths teacher. You're busy with the younger ones. But watch what happens if I want Canva to help me with the content. So I go in, I've opened up a document and I want to create content for what was asked for the grade 11s. This powerful tool here is called Magic Write. This is embedded in Canva. It is your best friend if you need help with anything. Right now, we're starting with this. Please create a worksheet for, let me just put this here, for grade 11 mathematics, focusing on functions. Okay, that's all because all my sub teacher left me is grade 11 mathematics functions. Then I press go. Ms. Kansani, please look at it and let us know what you think. Okay, while it's busy doing that, I want to come back here. Guys, I want you to see the power of this for the teacher that is either like I'm just making you visualize this. I have now been in a grade 6 classroom and a grade 7 classroom. And then I need to create content for my grade 11 mathematics. And she wants us just as exciting. Look what I have done. Look at the power of Canva. Okay, Miss Nkensani, I'm going to insert. I am putting you on the hot spot. What do you think of this worksheet? I'm going to scroll slowly. And then there's an answer note for here for you. What do you think, Miss Kansani? Let's see what she thinks. Ha! Yo. I love what she just asked. Let me show you, Miss Kansani. Before we do that, so I've done this. The main thing that popped out earlier is the graphics. So let's say right now it just did some for me, but Miss Kensani still wants the grade 11s to have fun. So I can go in and type in mathematics just to also make it fun for my grade 11s because you know what? They should also see that math is fun. I'm just going to put in some fun things here for them. Oopsie. Not that big. Let me use a board. So you can still make sure that, sorry, everyone, my thing, oh, there we go. You can still make sure that you make this exciting by adding anything you want for the learners. Oh, my thing. Oh, there we go. But I don't want to move it there. You can move these around. Um, and what I sometimes like to do is, you see here, it says mathematics background. I love using this too. Add it as a background. Ah, Miss Kansani, I'm messing up your worksheet here. There we go. Editing, I can go in here and adjust. This is where actually, you know what? I don't want to confuse everybody because it would be there if I'm happy with it. But I just wanted to show you the power of elements where you can still make this work for you. So Miss Kensani has asked that I teach this now, Miss Kensani, before I carry on, in your school, do you only teach in Setswana? Or is it a multi-medium school? Is it multi-medium or just Setswana? While Ms. Kensani is responding, oh, so you do have isiZulu too. While Ms. Kensani is responding, I would like the Afrikaans teachers, Setswana, Zulu, the FEL department. This is for you. So, like I said, I love it when you guys ask questions as I work through something because it leads from me showing you something to what was coming later anyway. This is very exciting. So, Ms. Kensani has asked that this also be done in Setswana. So I am going to go in. Guys, please get ready to have your mind blown. Now, without being biased, I do love the Afrikaans teachers, the Zulu teachers, the Sesotho Setswana. I love the FEL department. The reason being, my FEL department, when I showed them this tool, it literally blew their mind, cut their planning time, where now on a Thursday they can leave early because they would sit. So at our school, and please put it in the chat if it's the same at your schools with the FAL department, they have to align. So if grade 3 is doing family, in Afrikaans, Zulu, and Sotho, we have Sesotho, isiZulu, and Afrikaans. They all must do family. In grade 7, if they are doing about me, Zulu, Sotho, and Afrikaans have to do about me. Watch what I showed them to make things easier for them. Please pop it in the chat and let me know. Do you also do this in your schools where the FAL department has to align with the themes, the topic? Let's pop it in the chat and see. So if there are people, FAL department teachers, please pop it in the chat. Do you all have to align for the topic? Then I'm going to show you how one teacher English. Nice, nice. It is not a must, but it helps the learners. And let's make it happen. Yes, themes must. Oh my gosh. Watch this. Okay, first of all, can we get a show of hand? How many, maybe use the thumbs up. How many of you are Afrikaans teachers? Afrikaans teachers, clap or show of hands. Let's see. I want to see some Afrikaans teachers. Afrikaans teachers. Hello, hello. Okay, while the Afrikaans teachers are showing that they're a bit shy. Um, okay. Thank you, ma'am. Hello. Zulu teachers, thumbs up, clap your hands. Hey, Miss Marissa Mostert. Zulu, Sesotho, Setswana, are you all in? Okay, let's see. Now, what I'm about to show you, we're using the grade 11 one. Hello, Mr. Nkosi. But now watch what we do. Think about how you would do it in your classroom. Don't just also think of the FAL. Let's say a student is coming into your classroom from a school where they only did Sesotho. Now they're moving into a place where they have to do isiZulu. This is where differentiation and helping our learners comes in. Okay, so if you look here, this powerful button, and this was coming later, but now we're going to focus on this magic switch. There's two things I can do here, translate and transform. So I can transform this into a summary, a blog post, let's see, a presentation outline. There is so much that a poem and song lyrics. And then we'll come back to that. Translate, I can now. So I don't think they have, oh, not yet, not yet. Setswana, Setswana. Okay, meh, don't worry, not yet. I can tell you all now. Afrikaans is there. Zulu, let's see. They have Zulu. They have Xhosa, Ndebele. I think they have Ndebele, or is it Tsonga? Tsonga. They have to have Siswati, Siswati, Swahili. They are coming with the languages. They are really putting a focus on African languages. For the sake of this example, let me use Sesotho. Sesotho. Okay, and translate. Open the doc. Can the Sesotho teachers please help us out here? Sesotho teachers, what do you think? So we've taken this document and now it is here. I'm going to go slowly. Sesotho teachers, I am depending on you in the chat. Remember, with any other AI and this one, you have to verify and check the content. Let's wait and see what the Sesotho teachers say in the chat. Is it giving the proper Sesotho? While the Sesotho teachers are coming back to me, Yefro Marista, please can you give me a theme? Just give me one theme and I will make an example for a lesson. I want to show you guys what I'm going to do now. So if Miss Mostad could give me a lesson plan, and then Mr. Sifiso, I think I'm going to use it to align so you can also see it for isiZulu. Do you teach isiZulu, Mr. Sifiso? Okay, we're going to do my family. Sesotho teachers, I need your help. Shake it off. I need the Sesotho teachers to shake it off. It is you. Okay, it's using Lesotho language. Is that and what do you think of that? Do most schools use this kind of Sesotho, or but is it now? So you know what, Miss Portia, this is an opportunity where then you can go in and then you can edit. With that said, is it somehow aligning? Is the Sesotho aligning with something that you would use? The basis is actually, oh, nice. Nice. Perfect. I love it, Evie. Miss Sebeko, that means then you would go in and change Dikarabo, the L, to Dikarabo with the D. Nice. Yay, I love it. So, please watch what we're about to do now. I, again, the sub, Miss Marista, Mr. Sfiso, I think, Ndata Sfiso, do you teach isiZulu? The Zulu and Afrikaans teachers have asked me to lesson prep my family for everybody. So this is what I'm going to do. Because remember, Lerato, I don't teach FAL. I teach tech. Love it. So she does it all. So I am going to go in. I'm going to open a new document. I'm going to ask for a doc. My family is the topic. I want you to think, Mr. Sfiso, Miss Mostad, all the fell in the school. One of you or you guys can all work together where one person preps for the term or the month. You guys break it up by using this. So I'm going to go here first and say, let's do grade. Okay, they said grade 1 lesson plan on my family. Because we're pretending right now. I'm still learning. I know nothing. I don't know Zulu. I don't know Sutu. Grade 1 lesson plan on my family. Let's see what it gives us. Guys, boom, look at that. Fun lesson plan done in less than a minute. If you are happy with it, you can insert. But if you scroll and you look here, it says more like this. I can change it again and it gives me more content. Still keeping with the theme. This but, and you can say this but for this but add a tech activity, this but add something for outdoors, add art. So I'm going to say we are happy with this one. Okay, we are happy. Grade 1, objectives, material, introduction, start with a warm greeting, story time, discussion. It even gives you examples, guys. Grade 1 teachers, this is for you too. I hope your minds are blown. It's got introduction, direct instruction, guided practice, independent practice, conclusion and assessment, differentiation for students who need extra help, provide labels for family tree activity, encourage advanced students to write a sentence. It's given you everything you want. We are happy. Now, I must teach it in Afrikaans. So once again, I'm going to go to Magic Switch. Magic Write is as it is, like writing, lesson planning, designing. Magic Switch comes in and I can, let's start with Afrikaans. Yiffy, are you ready? Let's see. Less than 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to keep the document because I'm going to go back to the original one. Okay. This is easy. I can edit that. But for now, Yiffy, please can I scroll slowly? Can you let me know if this is a good lesson plan in Afrikaans? Let me check in the chat. And what do you think, Yiffy? What do you think? What do you think? Is she happy with it? Let me come back. Oh, yay! I'm happy. Now, Mr. Sfiso. Oh, there's the lesson. Here we go. I'm now going to do it in isiZulu. Okay, Zulu teachers, are you ready? Now, one person has lesson planned for Zulu, Afrikaans, and we can open it in Sesotho too and see what we get. Okay, Zulu teachers. I'm going to scroll slowly. What do you think of this? Let me come to the chat. Okay, Miss Pindile, what do you think? Yizo. And remember that we still go in and we edit and we check all our content. Oh, she says it's perfect. Absolutely, absolutely happy. This is one of my favorite things. Let me also show you how our teachers also use it. I'm just going to open a new one here. They want a reading, well, what's the word for it? Oh, help me out here, everyone. Let me do magic right. A poem on June, no, on Mandela Day, since we just had June, say Mandela Day for grade 12 learners in isiZulu for me to check for me to assess their reading, their reading, their reading and comprehension. Okay, high school teachers. Once again, Lerato is lazy. She's that lazy locum teacher. Watch what now I have done. You've also asked me, I need you to assess these grade 11s. I'm going to do it like this. Please write me a poem. Boom. Hey. Okay, I'm going to insert. Okay, what do you ladies and gents think of this one? Is it something that you could use in poetry? Let me see what our teachers are saying. What do you think of what I just did right now? And you know what I love? Think of the South African context, guys. Think of our 11 official languages, and Canva is slow. They have refined it so much from when I used this feature a few years ago. I presented at the Apple Summit, and this feature, the words were still a bit dear makar, but now it's aligning so beautifully. Oh, Miss Sibako says it's fantastic. Could this work for your matrics where or grade 11s? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Now let me do this. Ken, where's my quiz? Where's my quiz? Where's my quiz? Where's my quiz? There we go. There it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ish, before I continue, I want to check in. Hello, everybody. Are you still excited? Are you guys excited? Everything I show, think about how you would use it. So the math teacher, the science teacher, the EdTech teacher, everything I'm showing now, and now we're going to switch over and try another subject. So, drum roll. Let me come this side. There is a little button that pops up here. It pops up actually anywhere. So I'm going to click here. There are all these actions. I can ask it to rewrite, design. Oh, oopsie. I thought it was going to let me choose first. Mm. I'm just going to pretend that we are designing. Save. Okay, wait, let me move it for now. Design, heading, subhead. So there is so much that I can do here. Page breaker, checklist, columns. There's so much. Maybe you want to change it up before you share it with the kids. But look here for the other, for science and for feedback. Look what it allows you to do. Emojis and a timer. This is amazing because then you can see how long each child, you can have them record themselves. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, quiz. No, man. Let me see. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Please generate a quiz from this content. Let's see if I do it from here or do I change it up? Aha, I do it from here. Sorry, my darling. I thought I could do it from there. Okay. For this one, I'm going to copy. I'm not going to insert it here. Instead, what I'm going to do, just so you see it clearly, I am just going to go in here and I'm just going to paste it here. And here is, but then again, you can go in, magic switch, translate, and turn it back in isiZulu. And Bob's your uncle. Open the doc. It does allow you to use that document itself. So here's your quiz, ma'am. Let's also go back to the grade one. We can also go in here and say, please, can I get a quiz for this content? And go. Fill in, oh, this is cute. It's even done fill in the blanks. And if this is too much for grade one, I can obviously say, please, can you, for a grade one. So guys, oh, wait, I don't want to customize doc. Once again, I go in and there we go. And again, you can magic switch it into something else. Oh, I'm so glad you're happy, Miss Zolewa. Miss Shabalala, where do you want me to go back? I am all yours. Where do you want me to go back? So, Zolewa, I hope I'm saying your name right, ma'am, while Miss Shabalala is responding. Teachers, are you seeing how you can create a presentation to introduce a topic? You can create the quiz. You can translate into a variety of South African languages. And you can also ask it to also, let me just show you, and say, please create an assessment rubric. The English teachers, please don't be mad at me today. Ne? And if you look here, there's the assessment rubric. So everything can be done. And then I can make it the way I want to set it out. Let me come back to Miss Shabalala. Miss Shabalala, what do you want me to cover, ma'am? Okay, so we are 2 minutes from 10 o'clock, a few minutes from 10 o'clock. Please, can everybody share a question in the chat? Something you want me to show again? Something you want me to explain? Miss Shabalala, this one is for you because I want to make you happy. So come, Miss Shabalala, tell me where you want me to go back and tell me your subject. Let's play. Okay, Miss Bengu, you're gonna have to explain that to me. I'm gonna go in and I can put it in there and let's see what we get, okay? How to create graphs. Okay, I'm gonna go in again. Any other questions? Let's play, guys. Miss Bengu, I'm gonna wait for you to do I need a theme for that? Give me like some content. So say ask so that I can put it in the search. For now, Miss Bengu, can I please show Miss Tosha Mulefe some graphs? Okay, so we're going to go out of this one. Miss Mulefe, what kind of graphs would you like? For which, can you give me a theme, a topic? So in whatever you're giving me, give me a theme or a topic or and a grade. Just so I'm also remember, hey, I'm a techie. I teach coding and robotics. So hey, when you're asking me all these fancy things, I'm like, okay, teachers, okay. So Miss Miss Mulefe. Okay, while she's doing that, let me do this. I'm just gonna type in here graphs. But I want specific. I see here it gives us line graphs, math graphs, and I can ask, let's graphs and charts. But I wanna align it with a topic. Should I go into math graphs? Type of graphs? If you give me more detail, I can definitely check it out. If you can't find it here, remember, we are still waiting for it to have all our content. This is exciting, but I don't want to confuse people. And let me just wait for Miss Shabalala. Oh, there she is. Hi, Miss Shabalala. Is the topic called business sectors? Ah, okay, there you go, Miss Mulifa. That makes a bit more sense. Matter and material. Okay, so Miss Shabalala, let's see if they have it. I'm going to start with Miss Shabalala, business sectors, grade 10. And then if they don't have it, Miss Shabalala, we're going to make a plan. Guys, before I carry on, I want you to see this is all under that one block templates. Everything we've been doing, it's here. It's here. So we haven't gone anywhere. I haven't confused you. When you are starting off with Canva, you just need here. And then I'm just going to open this for the example that I'm just trying to show. And then I'll carry on, Ms. Shabalala. And then all the content that you need is here for you to work on your material. So you don't need to go far. You don't need to confuse yourself. And to do the magic right, you can just press and get a document without going far. Okay, business sectors, grade 10. Let's see what we get. Ooh, whoopsie. There we go. Miss Shabalala. Okay, Miss Shabalala, you are going to have to guide me here. Sectors in, you see, Australia. Okay. The informal sector. Miss Shabalala, let me open this one and then you can let me know. But I'm seeing that this is not South African based. Am I correct? This one that I'm showing you right now is not South African based, ne? Where's Miss Shabalala? So here's what I'm going to do because I want this to be South African based. Okay. This is where my bestie comes in here. As you can tell, I have a lot of besties. Let me just move this for now, business sectors, before I go to see my bestie. Ms. Shabalala, so you'll see here, it has these presentations, service sector, agricultural sector, informal sector, but in the service sector, and I see they are separate. Is that something that would also work for you? Yes. So watch what I'm going to do. But I'm just saying what I just showed you now. Is this what you're looking for, right? Because I'm now going to show you what you do when you don't find the content you're looking for South Africa. This little guy over here. And after today, Miss Shabalala, you are going to create content. Guys, the best thing about Canva Africa being here for us now, all of you guys matter and have a voice. All of you can create content for Canva. And you know what? Towards the end, I'll ask Malcolm to actually talk more about that. All of us can share and create content for South Africa, for our classroom. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do for now. My best friend over here. Remember, I'm still in my templates, but I'm not finding what I need. I'm going to go here and say, please, can I get a presentation for business sectors grade 10 in South African context? Make it colorful, colorful and fun. Okay, Ms. Shabalala, let's see what we get. Because I didn't get anything that I want, I can now go in and ask Canva AI to create something for me. Okay, Ms. Shabalala, you are in the forefront. This is what it's done. Before I say go, let me know if this is what you were looking for. I'm going to go slowly. Business sectors, primary sectors. Are you happy so far, Ms. Shabalala? Mr. Nkosi, where have you been this whole time? I did your whole Zulu lesson, Mr. Nkosi. Okay, now watch, Miss Shelley. I am now going to go generate the design. Guys, like I said, if you don't find anything that is South African based, the beauty of Canva is we want our learners to see themselves in the work. So this is what this is doing. Miss Shabalala and I were lesson prepping and we noticed that the context is Asian, it's Australian, New Zealand, American. There was nothing for South Africa. So if I go back here, we just went in and say, because she wants something for business sectors grade 10, you can ask it to create for you. Right now, I just asked for a presentation. And what it did is it added a quiz in there. Okay. I'm going to open it up. Ma'am, you are going to do the checking for us. Okay, page 1, page 2. I'm going to go slowly. And then just add your comments in the chat, okay, ma'am? Next page. Look at the images it's used, guys. Look how I just love the upgrades that Canva has. It is getting better and better every day. Look at this, ma'am. Oh, she better be happy. I don't teach this subject, but I'm happy. Now, you know what? Remember, it is still something because now why is there a teddy bear there? So you can actually make it work for your grade 11s, I mean grade 10s. Ma'am, there's also this. Okay, let me come back. Ah, yes. How amazing. Now, Miss Shelley, did you see that it didn't give you a lot, but it gave you content? What you can do is add on, or you can now take your content and upload it. Let me show you how. There was a lovely young lady, a teacher who asked, if you want to upload something from your material, and then Malcolm is going to jump in real quick. I see he has his hand up. I just want to show you all something. If you have something that you want to share, you can upload it here. You can upload files. So if you already maybe have a quiz, I probably don't have a quiz. This is I just if you have something that you want to share, let me use maybe this one. Let me add it onto my, you can upload it here and then say, use your magic media to create a quiz out of it. So you can sit, edit. So Ms. Shabalala now has the presentation, South African based. But as you can see, Ms. Shabalala, this is where the extra work comes in because, you know, grade 7s don't like these cute things. I mean, grade 10s, you can now go in and change things up. And I want to show you what we just did. It saves here automatically. If I'm not happy with the color, I can change it and say, please use images and colors for grade 10 learners. Okay, while that is building, Malcolm, I'm going to hand over to you.
Thank you, Lerato. This has been amazing. One of the things that I've noticed, and teachers, you can use the emojis to indicate this, right? But I think Canva is an amazing tool, but how many teachers here still work alone in isolation? Give us a thumbs up if that's you. And if you guys work in teams, right, give us a heart emoji. Okay, I'm seeing a good balance here in terms of thumbs ups and hearts, but Lerato, one of the things I was hoping you could share is Canva's ability for us to create teams and work in groups. So teachers don't have to work in isolation. They can create groups and then create teams in Canva and then share the resources amongst themselves. That's one of the important things that I think is also beyond all the amazing other functions in Canva is the ability to work in teams. And then also to mention in Zibuza, I always get confused. There we go. On that side, we've got what we're calling a Think Link, which is a community of practice where teachers can share best practices and connect with other teachers and showcase how you guys are using Canva in your classroom. So I just wanted to share that. Perhaps you could show us how to create teams or projects that we could share with other people in the training. Thank you.
All righty. Okay. Just Ms. Shabalala, so you see what I did there. I just asked it to make it work for just the images, to make them work for grade 10. And look what it's done. Much better instead of those cartoons. So the important thing here is to think about how easy it's going to be for you to build a bank of material for your upcoming classes. When now, if you are on leave and you've put somebody in your classroom, you've created all of this content for them, you've shared the content with them. You are building a bank and you are aligning it, especially for the ones that teach lots of subjects. In less than 10 minutes, Ms. Shabalala has her presentation, and then she can go into Magic Media and she can add, so I can actually go in here and add more content, upload something, an image. I can do whatever I want. Okay, thumbs up for Ms. Shabalala. I'm so sorry that earlier you missed some of the things, but I just want to check in with the lovely Ms. Shelly Shabalala. Are you happy now? While Ms. Shabalala is coming in there, here's what I'm going to do. Let me just delete this. Okay. The fun thing for us at school is I can share this. I always do stuff and I share it with my teachers. You can share it with your departments. Number one, if I just want to easily do something here, I can go in and I'm going to use Renee's one since she's always my co-teacher for everything. So if you see here, this is another teacher. I can then choose how I want her to look at the work. The fun part is, and I can add another teacher. So I can add Romy. I'm going to confuse poor Romy. Let me just put this here. And then this is one way to do something. Please look through. Okay. I love this new feature because it notifies me when she's accessed. I've given her edit. When you say can comment, it just means, and I'll show you, there's the comment section here, but I'll show you, or you just want her to view. Now, this is really good for departmental work. So the English teachers, if you all just want to do a shared lesson plan where one person does it and you all add your stuff, or one person does the presentation. For now, what I do is I share it with Renee. I'm going to give her editing rights and then I share. If I had done the can comment, I can click on this and then I can add a comment and say, hi, Shelly, please make the images bigger, and lighten the background. Then she'll get that message. So that is where can comment, where we go in and I share it. Think about if you are in different departments and you are responsible for that lesson plan, you can now get everybody's input. And then when everything is ready, you close it up and say, okay, guys, thank you so much. You finalize the document, but everybody's comments and changes will be here. So that's one way. Another way is, let me move this out the way. Oh, this is also lovely because I can choose if I just want people from my school, or I can choose if I want people from other organizations who have the link. There was something that popped up here that I wanted to show everyone. Where is it now? This is what Malcolm was talking about, and I am going to create a team. But you know what I like to do? Go here. In this one here, what we did as teachers, this was all the grade 7 teachers, but these are the kids here. What we then did is we created something where we could all share our content together. So this one is already done. That's why I wanted to just show you all of these kids. So this is 7X, for example, 7X, 7Y, 7Z, the teachers that teach each grade, so that we're not confusing the teachers, number one. They all were in there, and each teacher gets to see the kids' content and mark in there, and each teacher is then an admin. Before we added the kids, it was just us, the teachers. So, oh, now I'm getting distracted. So if I do it here, I write ed tech lessons. Create. I'm going to add, again, I'm just going to use Renee, my partner in crime. You can add in as many of those departmental people as you want. What then this allows is I'm going to change her to admin, because now I want all my EdTech teachers in one place. So going back to the classroom here, the teachers were all in there together. And if you see here, we also have a page for the interns so that I can put things for them. The DLC resources, there's nothing in there right now, but it's for all the DLCs. It's the digital learning coaches. We've created this one so we can share resources, so that when I do share something, let me use something we already have. I can now also select I want to change it there. EdTech lessons, and there's the 2 members, and boom, and I share it with them. Easy as pie. Hi, team, please look through and shared. How easy? All done in one space. All done in one space. Any other questions? Mpendulo has, Mpendulo, yes, it can. Yes, it can. So, I don't have a lesson. Let me see if I have a lesson plan that I can show. Guys, it can do so much. It actually can do so much that, let me create. Let me go here. I'm going to upload files. Let me see if I can find something. Grade 3, grade 5 rubric. What plan is this? Maybe this is just an example. Let's use this one. I'm going to try in 2 ways. Let's open it and see. Okay, so we just have a short little lesson plan here. Okay, so the question was, can Canva modernize old but still relevant material? So here's what I'm going to do first. First, I'm going to go into Magic Write and say, please, can you modernize this lesson plan to be more current and align with the CAPS curriculum. Okay, who asked? Let me get the names right. Mr. Mpendulo, let's see what it does. Now, Mr. Mpendulo, this is something that I would know, and it has done exactly that. I'm going to insert, and look what it's done. It's added, and this is actually perfect. It would work better with like another subject, but it did. The modernized lesson plan aligns with the CAPS curriculum. It kept my old one at the bottom because then I can still look through it. So look at this. And this is what I do because our kids do use iPads. Look at that. So it has done what I want. Another thing I want to try is let's transform my content from a summary, a blog post. I want to do a presentation outline. And then I can take that and put it in my templates to create a presentation. Okay, guys, you have all been amazing. I want to do a check-in. How are you feeling about Canva? Show me clapping hands, heart emojis, celebrations. If you still want any clarity, put it in the chat. How are you feeling? I want everybody to respond. I want all the people sitting together. I want you guys to respond. How are you feeling by what I've shown you so far? Talk to me. Talk to me. Let me see. How are you all feeling? Yay! Let me see everybody. Let me see everybody. How are you feeling? Happy to know it can actually. Oh my gosh, Pindile, that is the best thing ever. Oh, thank you, Miss Joanna. Keep them coming, guys. How are you feeling? It is so powerful, this tool, Pindile. It's gonna save you guys so much work. Like I said, one person can plan and the other person does the planning in term three. Oh, Miss Shabalala, especially because I missed you there at the beginning. I'm so happy. Exactly, Mr. Moses. There's nothing Canva can't do. Literally nothing it can't do. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. Oh, this is so good to hear. Okay, open the document. I now have an outline for my presentation. For this purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy. Let me copy and paste. And then I'm going to use Canva AI for this one and say, please use the following for a fun presentation for grade 3. I was trying, but it gives me something that is existing. Can I have 2 minutes at the end just so you can direct me to the controls? Miss or Mr. Rasibidze, are you using the Canva Edu or are you using the free Canva? Please let me know, then I'll help you from there. Miss Joanna, you are so right. This is for teamwork, sharing work with your learners. There's no more because I will show you guys something. So I can actually say to my learners, hi, you forgot to do this, please and it allows them to resubmit. It is so, so fun. Okay, I got you, Sipo. Okay, so you're using, I was trying to, but it gives me something that, please give me the worksheet you were trying to create, Miss Rasibidze. I hope I'm saying it right. Please give me the grade and the topic and the subject. Then let's see. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, I am happy. Generate. What I like about this, so if you see there, I've shared my content with it. You can share your CAPS document, your school's curriculum, and say, please, can you create a lesson plan using this? Please, can you create a presentation to introduce this topic? Your CAPS document, you can upload it. All you need to do is upload it first here, and then it will save and be under your content. I'm just waiting for Miss, and then I'm going to go back to the presentation to make sure that I've done everything that I wanted to show you today. I know it's been a lot, guys, but I hope you are all taking it all in. You are all getting all the, ooh, wait a minute, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Okay, so look at that. From the content, I've got my presentation. And as the EdTech teacher, I can say that I'm happy with it. I will change it up where I need to. And there we go. I'm happy. I am happy. Okay, I'm going to come back to you. Let me see, Miss Ria. She wants me to create, trying to create. So you want a worksheet. Okay. Grade 5 adverbs. Okay, I think we've done enough presentations. I'm going to close that one. And then I'm going to go to templates. I'm specifically going to click on worksheets. English grade 5 adverbs and go. Ma'am, is this what you were trying to do under templates? I want to make sure that I'm answering your questions. Miss Masri? So we have a lot of adverbs here. I'm going to open up one. Let's customize. Let me come back and see if she's still there. Okay, is this what you were looking for? Is it not doing this on your end? Is that what you're saying? So here is here is the content. What do you think, Miss Masri? Now, I want to show you something. Well, I did show you guys earlier. I always love to have content that works for my students. Like right now, I want everybody to be represented. So I can just my dad was singing in the shower. Dad, it might not give me a proper image, shower. Maybe I can just have an image of a shower. Because the last thing you want is this image, and then the parents are like, yeah, 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 you had a man there for our kids. So I can also change it up and do something like this, just for some little context, because our parents can be so much funny sometimes. And then I can edit the colors. Let me come back to ma'am. Oh, so are you Malcolm, can you Miss Masri, can you just double check that you are okay? Everyone, I just want to go back here because this is a mistake some of us may make sometimes. If you go in here, Miss Masri, please check that you are in your school one. No, so my personal one won't give me some of the edu stuff. So please always check that you are in your school one. And then somebody asked, also kindly explain the restrictions when we do not use Canva Edu. So, Miss Blessing, the things that if you are in Canva now, you'll notice that some of the features are not unlocked, and there's like a crown. I think Malcolm, can you explain it better? And so some of the features are not unlocked because it is the free, and the templates are not as, or they have a watermark. I'm going to hand over to Malcolm just to go through this part.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had this experience before. I went onto the non-profit account, which is also the pro version. But what's going to happen is you're going to spend all this time creating something beautiful. And at the end, when you try and publish it, it's going to have a watermark, which is basically a design that overlays on top of your design. So all the images which are for the pro version will have a crown next to them. So you can see there on Lerato's screen, if you go back to those templates, Lerato, if you go into Canva, can you see there's like a watermark with a crown? It was in one of the presentations where you had images.
Must I go to my teacher one?
Yes.
Okay, let me just switch.
And there is a crown, which is an indication that it's a premium feature, which means it has to be paid for you to access it and use it. In terms of then features and functionality, there's way too much to go through off a list, but essentially it won't be accessible to you.
Yeah.
And that's how you'll know that it's on the free version. So you can see there, data analytics, there's a crown. next to
Oh,
it.
oops, 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 oops. I jumped out of it. Let me go back. Sorry, everyone. I seem to be. Am I still sharing, Malcolm?
Yeah, you are still sharing.
Uh, I seem to be frozen on my end. Oh, there it is. There's the crown. There's the crown. There's the crown.
Mm. On my side, it's still frozen, so I can't see. It's like a blank screen.
It, okay, let me stop sharing for a bit and then I'll come back.
Okay, let me share my screen for a bit
Oh,
because, yeah,
yes,
there's it
yes.
now. It's back now. So you can see there on that business plan summary, there is a crown at the bottom right-hand corner. That's how you know it's a premium resource. So you won't be able to access that if you're on the free version, but on the paid for version, you can get access. If I could quickly share my screen.
Yes, I'm going to stop sharing because I see I'm glitching a bit. So while you're sharing, I'm going to fix things on my end.
Okay, perfect.
Is it still sharing?
Yep, still sharing.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Sorry about that. You
Okay.
troopers.
We've got about 15 minutes left. So one of the things I would like to go through is just
I'm
the admin.
just going to switch Wi-Fi. Give me a minute, please.
Okay. So this is a pretty cool feature that we've got in Canva as well. It's called QR codes. So it's an app where you can generate QR codes. So what I've done is I've come into the app. I've got a blank design, which I've used is you can see it's an Instagram post in terms of the dimensions. I've added in the link to the registration and I've clicked on generate code. And this is the QR code that has been shared with us. So I'm going to enlarge that now for you guys to scan, especially if you're in the group settings. So this is the attendance register. If you scan the QR code, it will open up a Google form. And all we are asking for in terms of the SACE submission for CPTD points is your name, surname, email address, and SACE ID or ID number. We will also email you with a link that you can redeem your certificate for Canva Essentials, which was today's training. And then we will also use this for us to submit to SACE for the CPTD points. So again, Canva is very, very practical, and you can use this not just for creating designs, but also for collaboration in the classroom. So apologies, I've got a call coming in as we're presenting. So as you can see over there, that's the QR code for today's training. Lerato, are you back? Okay, she's busy switching her Wi-Fi. So what I'm gonna do again is just share with you guys how you can sign up if you haven't already signed up. Okay, you want to go to canva.com/education. And once you reach the screen, you want to go to get verified. Okay, and then you'll see the form that comes up. Are you from a primary or secondary school? And you can get premium Canva for free. So what you want to do is you want to add in your postal code. So for example, 2093. That's Johannesburg, South Africa. And then you'll search your school name. This is linked to the EMIS data. And once you start entering your school's name, you'll find your school. And if it's not there. Okay, once I've selected my school, I click on continue. And then I can choose the team that I want to be linked to. And once I continue, it will take me through the process whereby I upload my form. Okay, Lerato still hasn't joined us.
I am here. I
Oh,
am
you, yeah,
here.
sorry, I don't see you.
Can you see me
Okay.
now?
I don't see you, but you're
Oh,
welcome to take over.
oh,
We've got
sorry,
about 10
guys.
minutes left.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to end off with a bang. I
Okay.
don't know. It was my device. So sorry, everyone. I hope you can all hear me at least. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen. I hope, I
Hello.
hope, I hope, I hope. It did a whole reboot while we were here, guys. A whole reboot. So please, please, please bear with me. Alrighty. So I'm not sharing it. I'm just gonna make sure that everything, there we go. And I'm gonna share my screen. I hope I didn't miss much while I was gone for those few minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, what I want us to do now is we are almost done, guys. And I hope that your song choices have changed. You are now here. You are the curious teacher. You are here and you are ready to innovate. I want all of you to be here now. And I really hope you have taken in a lot from this content. You are about to end of the session. Oh, thank you, guys. What I want you to do for me right now, let me come back to the chat, is in the chat, I want you to see, once you've sorted out your edu license, how would your learners use this in the classroom? I've shown you some of my examples, how, we do it in the classroom. How would you use it for your teacher? Oh, I love some of this. Oh, guys, I love that. It's been so helpful. Think about your learners, your current learners. And my other partner in crime, Renee, teaches mostly in the high school. I always have her come in. I love teaching grade threes because I always say, if a grade three can use it, we all can. My grade threes, they go in, they are making, even if it's just something simple, but they are making stuff. And then please, can you put in the chat, out of everything that I showed you today, which Canva feature are you going to start using and would save you the most time? While you do that, I want to, one more thing that I didn't show you guys. Let me go home and templates. For my grade, I see there was some foundation phase teachers there who had questions. I am going to do, let me see. What do you guys do in foundation phase? I just want to show. Yes, Magic Write. Magic Write is going to be your number one because you can do lesson planning. I'm so glad, Ms. Rasivitse. Lesson planning and the translate is powerful, and also sharing. You can now create teams for each department. I want to come here to posters. Guys, classroom posters, easy peasy. Let's start with our little ones, My family. Let's go in. Ooh, I love how it gives you a family tree. My family poster. Or what other things? I just want to show you the simplicity of this. My body. Let's do photosynthesis poster. Poster. Hey, what am I doing wrong? There we go. Oh, there's some posters there. The possibilities are absolutely, absolutely endless. You can create anything for your classroom, for your learners and also make it for, when I say for them, you're going to create it so they see themselves in the content. Did anybody share? Canva is good because okay, one more thing I want to, somebody asked it earlier and I forgot something about their PowerPoints. Guys, so you want to now transform your old PowerPoints. If you go here, let me go back, create the plus button, upload, upload files, and I'm going to find a PowerPoint. Let me go here. Any PowerPoint. Let me see if I have any PowerPoints. What's this? Ah, there we go. Let me use this PowerPoint. Open up, and then it's going to come in here. So this is where taking your old content, how do you add the pictures on the family tree? Woo! Shanae, I'm going to show you, girl. Okay, let me finish this part first. I know, you know why I love it, Tamsin? Because I love for the kids to get excited when you're introducing a new topic. Imagine the power. Now, today, we literally covered just the basics. Next time, guys, you guys are not going to be in beginner anymore. All of you will have your Canva Edu and you're going to get more comfortable the more you play. Then our next webinar, Malcolm will organize. It's going to be more detailed where I show you how to add videos, how to create AI generated images for your kids. So for today, I really hope that you have found, I love that you're seeing how it works for the accommodating all our diverse learners. Okay, so that is now in there and I can now edit it. So if I go in here, I can either add it. We're almost done. And there's the presentation. And I just wanted to modernize this presentation, please. So you can do all of this within Canva using your old content. Easy peasy, but then you can also edit it yourself where you open it up and then you have now access to all the Canva features. So you can change anything you want here. And you can also go in and just talk to the AI while you're in there. Redesign this page, redesign, and there, it's in there for you. Okay, just to be wary of time, there was a question, and I'm going to do that real quick. Any other questions, please pop it in the chat because we are almost done. And I'm going to do one more thing to show this lovely lady. She wanted the family tree. Family tree. So if I select this one, customize, I'm going to zoom in so you see it nicely. So if you see here, I can delete this grandma and upload. And Malcolm was talking about, oh no, I don't have images here. This is my trainer one. But usually you would have maybe all your kids' images, then you put them here. You can also ask for a photo frame. Yo, guys, there are so many things that you can actually do here. And if I add a photo frame, I can add Uncle Neil directly. Ooh, oopsie. I can add an image directly in there. Guys, it has been amazing. My favorite thing ever is and now this is where I want everybody to come back again. Complete the sentence. I always like to see which feature you're going to use immediately. On Monday, I call it the Monday someday. What is the one thing you will do differently in your classroom immediately? And what is the one feature where you're going to do in the future? So please put it in the chat. What is your Monday? What is your someday? Monday meaning like now. I want to do this now. Someday is, woo, I can't wait to try this. Please share in the chat your Monday and your someday. And guys, while you are sharing, I just want to say a huge thank you. Monday morning, we did so much. You shared so much, and I really hope you are all leaving happy. The groups there, the groups, please send us a picture while we are ending off. I want to say a huge thank you. Please, guys, keep playing. Reach out to Canva Africa, reach out to Zabuza so they can help you. Let's get you all creating because, like Canva asks, what will you create today? You're going to make some amazing content for your classroom. With that, I would love to say a huge, huge thank you. And that's it from me, everybody. That is it from me.
Thank you so much, Lerato. That was amazing, guys. It's 10:45 on the dot. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Keswa and GDE, as well as Matthew Kiniwe for arranging this training and allowing us to dial in remotely. We look forward to supporting you in the future. We've got more training coming up, so have a look out for that. I do have one more surprise before we leave, just to share with you guys, because we're not just training on Canva, we're using it ourselves. So Lerato, if you would allow me to share my screen quickly. This is just a surprise. You guys are going to see this first. This is something we're working on to celebrate teachers. And if you look here, this is what the design looks like. So we're going to be creating custom t-shirts and swag. And you can see there it says, what will you design today with your name on it? And then for educators, what will you teach today with your name on it? And then on the sleeves, oh, that's going to be for us because we're the educator partner. And then you guys will receive this educator teacher spotlight for what you're doing in Canva. And then we're also going to be having an incentive called the Teacher Canva Teacher of the Month. So guys, it's been wonderful spending time with you this morning. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your time and your questions and your engagement. And we will see you guys soon. Thank you.
Thank you, you amazing, amazing teachers. You are amazing, amazing, amazing. All of you are absolutely amazing. Thank you, everyone. Go enjoy the rest of the week and happy holiday.